fitness review. And I'm doing this with my Invisalign in, so if I lisp, I'm sorry. Okay. Welcome back to another couch session with Jules. This week we are doing a 1-week fitness review for someone who I wasn't expecting to like as much as I did, and that was Melissa Wood Health. We are just going to dive right into it.
The diamond of fitness reviews.
Day one began with me downloading the Melissa Wood Health app from the App Store, which is pretty easy and it was free to download. However, in order to start my classes, I had to choose between a yearly plan or a monthly plan following the 7-day free trial. I did choose the monthly plan just in case I forgot, but I did put a reminder in my phone in 7 days to cancel the subscription so that I wouldn't get charged. Next, they had me create an account, which included my name, email, and password, and then I had full access to over 250 workouts, plus the meditations that the Melissa Wood Health app has for the full 7-day free trial. And I'm not gonna lie, the Melissa Wood Health app has so many options to choose from that it was very overwhelming. Luckily, she did have a new to Melissa Wood Health area, and I just started with that. Day one was a 30-minute bodyweight only back to the basics workout. And before I started, I actually considered doing something different because I thought, as an avid exerciser, will I benefit from this workout? However, since the point of these trials is to try what the program has to offer, I stuck with day one as it was my true day one. As usual, I was humbled and surprised by how effective the workout felt, even having stuck to the basic movements. All of the moves that we did were low impact and therefore very kind on the joints and my soul, because sometimes the very last thing I want are plyometrics in my workout. Overall, day one was a great intro to our workouts. There was a little bit more explanation for each of the moves, as well as posture reminders and recommendations. I would say the difficulty level was very low and great for anyone who is looking to ease back into exercise or just looking for a good low impact workout to do. Day two was another full body workout. However, it was only 17 minutes. And again, the only weight used was body weight. I had a long day at work, so I was very happy to open up a workout that was less than 20 minutes because honestly, I didn't even want to do that. Like day one, all of the moves we did were low impact, but we would burn out on one side at a time. So you really felt your muscles turn on within the first few minutes of the class. Now this move, the little arm circles and flutters, it doesn't look like much, but I used to do these in my high school dance classes and they are absolutely no joke. They burn so bad, and I also think this is just Melissa's trademark move because they were in almost every class. We ended with plank holds as well as some light stretching, which was a great way to end class, and I was definitely very happy with my workout for day two. Day three was a 22-minute beginner and pre- and postnatal friendly flow. Now, before any misinformation is spread, no, I am not pregnant or planning on being pregnant anytime soon. This was just the scheduled day three class. I should also mention that like Peloton and Move with Nicole, Melissa is doing the full workout alongside you, previously recorded, of course. So she is always there to refer back to for form, posture, or just to see if she's having a tough time holding all the positions too. This was also the first day that Melissa introduced equipment. We had one small resistance band, and it was actually the only time that Melissa introduced something that I absolutely hated and loathed doing, which was doing a dead fish foot. Honestly, I'm sorry I even showed that. It is disgusting. It is repulsive. I am very sorry. I did put a warning in. Anyway, let's just jump right back into it. The day three was great. We did a lot of the low impact moves. It was a little bit of yoga mixed with some Pilates. Definitely was a burner, especially when we got to her signature arm moves. We did a couple new moves today that really targeted the triceps. And of course, we did a little bit of stretching at the end of class just to conclude, followed by our namaste. I just poked myself in the nose. Day four was a 10-minute ab-focused flow, and since it was a short class, I decided to also pair it with a light walk later that day. There really wasn't anything special or outstanding about today's class. There were lots of plank holds, bear holds, scissor kicks, and these weird things which I call stripper kicks, because the only time I've ever seen or done them was when I took a pole dancing class, so that's just kind of what I associate them with. What I really loved about this class was that even though it was only 10 minutes, I did feel a great burn in my core, and I do think that I would love to do it again if I had the time or no time at all, because it is so short and effective. Day 5 was another beginner and pre/postnatal friendly flow, which was to be expected because it is the new to Melissa Wood Health section of her program. However, today Melissa did add in an optional lightweight option. Now, she used the Bala brand weights, which I did consider buying until I saw that they were $50 for 1 pound weights. Yeah, no. Luckily, I had ankle weights that my dad had, so they definitely weren't in style by any means, but I was able to adjust the weight to make it about a pound for each side. Now, if you don't have any ankle or wrist weights, I suggest filling up a small sandwich bag with rice or using cans or other food/small household items. It's just easier. And sorry, Bala, I would love to use your weights, but I just cannot justify $50 on 1 pound. Okay, I'm done talking about that. Day 5 was honestly lovely, and the added extra small weight gave me just enough of that little extra burn that I needed to feel as though I was getting in a great workout, and also tempt me into buying the subscription and being a part of the Melissa Wood Health Club. Day 6, I made that face because as soon as we started the video, we were jumping right into the workout. I was actually very happy that it was a short workout that targeted the arms because I had just come home from a walk with my friend that ended up being about 3.5 miles long. And honestly, if it were any other workout, I probably would have wanted to skip it, but I didn't, which I'm actually quite proud of. What I loved about today's workout was how Melissa introduced, yet again, new movements that A, I hadn't done before, and B, were very effective in burning out my arms. Day 6 had me very excited about my new fitness trainer find and heavily contemplating purchasing the app to use again. Of course, I did still have one more day to finish my first week free trial, so let's jump to day 7.
So let me know how you guys like this one. Have a good day.
Oh, Melissa, we had something so good going. And then I opened up my day 7 to a 40-minute yoga workout. I honestly could not get out of my head this entire practice. I know it's good to slow down and breathe and do yoga. I know the benefits of it, but today I just was not feeling it. And it was honestly the only one that it was difficult to get through.
Fucking space for this.
It was just not one of those days that I wanted to do yoga or something that was almost an hour long, but here we were. I guess it saved me $10 because I didn't end up buying the subscription because I do want to do other fitness trials. It just wasn't my ideal last day of my fitness trial for Melissa Wood Health. I did, however, really like the Pilates aspect of the workout. Once we got out of the yoga flow and more into the Pilates section, I started to really enjoy it. Overall, I had actually a wonderful time doing Melissa Wood Health, and I do still think about taking the classes again because they were really well put together. She has a variety of options, and I always felt really great afterwards. I did go on to the melissawoodhealth.com website to just learn a little bit more about Melissa, read her about me, and one thing that really stood out to me was that she said, "Nothing made me feel better than taking care of myself and being able to share the practices I loved so that other people could take care of themselves too." She's also certified in Pilates and yoga, has found movement that she loves, and then chooses to share that with the people around her. I find that coaches who are doing what they love and teaching what they love are going to be better teachers. I mean, that's true for most anything, right? A chef who loves to cook is going to have great food. An artist who loves to paint is going to create beautiful paintings. A teacher that loves to teach, whatever their subject is generally going to have a higher success rate in their class because they're teaching what they love, and so they're going to be more passionate about it. So I really love that about her. And she had mentioned that she had a modeling and acting background growing up in New York City, and that she had taken a class from an instructor that was very well known, she admired, and she just felt really shitty from the class. And from that moment, she wanted to be a trainer herself because she wanted to be able to have a healthy relationship with exercise herself, and then for all of the people that take her classes. So I thought that was really great. You guys know my thing is also finding joyful movement. So if you're doing a workout that you don't enjoy, if you're punishing yourself with a workout, if you're not doing what feels good for your body, then you need to try different things, because our bodies crave movement, they need movement, and they need to be active. But if you're doing it in a punishing or unhealthy way, it's not going to be beneficial to you. And find a buddy. Find someone else to like do it with you. Okay, let's move on because I'm getting distracted. I also read that she enrolled in the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. And I did not see any nutrition stuff in her app, but I think there are like blog posts about it or different like recipes and stuff that she would try. She is also plant-based, so if that's something that you follow as well, I'd recommend looking into it. Last but not least, she said that her job isn't to transform you. It's to give you the tools to be able to transform yourself. And I really appreciate that. A lot of personal trainers and a lot of fitness programs will be like, I am going to help you shred 10 pounds. I'm going to help you transform into your best self. I'm going to get you to the goal weight that you've always wanted. And I feel like those are very toxic red flags. Because really, they can't. It's never going to be possible for someone else to change you. They can be an influence for you changing yourself, and they can give you the tools that you need to change yourself. But until you find like that peace within yourself and like what works for you and what doesn't work for you, it's not up to anyone else. Steer away from people who are gonna be like, shred 45 and like lose 45 pounds in a month. First of all, that's not possible, but we're not gonna get into that. Not possible in a healthy way, but we're not gonna get into that today. So coaching, I give her a 10 out of 10. And I am slightly tempted to pay the $10 a month to continue to do her classes. Let's dive right into creativity. I only did a 7-day free trial, but in those 7 days, I was exposed to probably like 3 moves that I had never done before. I mean, we kind of did like these things, whatever, like these arm thingies, but actually my back is a little sore. Or a little bit sore. I like that. Creativity, I would give her a 10 out of 10. What am I missing? Convenience. Convenience, we all know it. I hate working out in gyms, and all of her workouts can be done at home on a yoga mat, and the only 2-3 pieces of equipment that you might need are your yoga mat, a chair, although I did not do any workouts that involved a chair. The day 8 would have had a chair, but a chair, yoga mat, chair. We did one with a resistance band, so if you have resistance bands, you can do that. Also, there's like a $10 bundle set on Amazon, which I got, and they still lasted. They've been lasting me since 2018. You don't need to pay $50 for a resistance band. Lastly, she did have a couple workouts with super light weights. So she was doing like 1 pound weights where you hold in your hands and hold on to those. My stomach hurts. Okay, so convenience is a 10 out of 10. The most inconvenient equipment piece would be a pool, because there's one called Pool Pilates. Just don't take that class. And overall, I had a great time. So, thank you for sitting through another fitness review with Jules. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you give Melissa Wood Health a try, why does my voice crack? Let me know. Tell me what your favorite classes are. I will most likely do them again in the future. Maybe I'll just do another trial from Rob's phone. No. So overall, this fitness trial was a success. I think that these 7 days was a great introduction to what the app has to offer. I would be more than happy to give her $10 a month. As always, let me know if there are other fitness trainers, programs, or trends that you want me to try or review. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have the best day. Find joyful movement, take care of yourself, love yourself first, and be kind. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Love you so much.